Francis.
Hey son, I'm Eli, and we are Howe Gaming.
I moved it because I was by myself the last time.
Move it back over again.
Yeah.
We're playing Dragon Age Origins. Oh wait.
Origins?
Origins.
Dragon Age Organs.
Dragon Age Organs. Yes.
Orgasms. No, there's nothing in like that. I don't know. Can you have just like a relationship in this? If
I don't know. I don't know if there are any romantic
I didn't even
characters.
take the time to check because I couldn't romance Anders, so I didn't.
I don't think there are any romantic characters in this one. And we are in a devoted relationship with Zevron.
With me.
Long distance relationship since he went back to Argentina.
Long distance works. You just gotta be patient. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, Nikki.
Actually, Eli just bought this for me so I can show off my guns. See that? See that shit? That's what happens when
the
you're
sleeves fell off.
Yeah. It's actually
it was a
like
brand new shirt.
Yeah. She got me this like kid shirt because if it's like a really tiny shirt, it makes me feel like I'm a lot buffer because it doesn't fit all the way.
It's not the reason I get you tiny shirts.
Yeah, but it makes you feel buffer and it's like off frailed edges and stuff, so it looks like I like ripped out of my shirt, you know. But it's actually just a kid shirt. But you don't have to tell anybody that though.
Yeah, let's just not tell anyone.
No one watches our video.
Such as the entire internet.
There we go.
That's why I'm sitting here eating noodles.
No,
Bowl of noodles.
Walter Malone.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it. You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that? I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
Hi, Chuck Scully. Welcome back.
Howdy.
Don't take too long
My
about it.
dear
It'll take a
Templar
while to
friend.
rebuild, and the Darkspawn aren't patient.
Alright, cool. So we were still doing the dark
Did we have to
spawn
come
stuff.
all this way? It's cold here. Very cold.
It's not that cold. The wardens have been some of our best.
So we got the dark spawn in the base. Oh. Alright, you're the other one. We got the dark spawn in the basement. We gotta still go to Amaranthine. We got some stuff to do in Amaranthine, and we also gotta clear the trading routes.
Which surprisingly, Eli didn't update on what we had done the last time. We got the most beautiful, most talented, most amazing, most sexy, most well-hung mage in all of Thedas.
And then put him in a dumb hat.
And put him in a dun hat.
Hi, Outlastian.
Anders. And then we got Ogren, who I did not know until we watched the credits of, I was about to say Outlast because I was going to say Outlast 2. Until we saw the credits of,
There he is.
what the hell's the name of the game? Dragon Age
Origins.
Origins. Is Steve Bloom. Steve fucking Bloom, that's amazing. Ogren, and then, Howe, man. Whatever.
Daniel.
Yeah, Nathaniel. But most importantly, who gives a shit about all that? We have Sir Pounce-a-Lot. So, those are the only important things that happened in the last video.
So as we did the basement last time, how about we head for Amaranthine for a bit? Or head out to the Trades Road, try to clear out some stuff.
Who's Tim Curry again? Sorry.
Really? Tim Curry's our Hal? Rocky Horror Picture Show?
That Tim Curry? Well, that's why my brain didn't go, that Tim Curry.
Yeah, that's... is that true? That's...
Is it the same Tim Curry?
That's incredible.
Surely there's other
That's the
people
case.
named Tim Curry.
I think he's done voice work. Yeah, that's Tim Curry.
That's really fucking random.
He's done voice work before though, so
Yeah, but
it's just how do you get Tim Curry?
well, it's more like, why be this guy?
Yeah.
Why him? Why couldn't he be anybody else?
Main character.
Yeah! Why not play the voice of our silent hero? Well, he did kind of make a sound once. He went, eh,
We must strike quickly.
when he stabbed the dragon. Oh, and then his, like, sounds, but I just spilled my feel cracking it with me. Yeah. I got so excited about Tim Curry that I spilled my last turkey meat on the ground. So I don't get that protein back. Wasted protein. Wasted bulk.
Ogre, you wanna level up?
I'm yelling. I'm sorry.
You are yelling a little.
I didn't mean to yell. And it's cool Outlastien. If you gotta go do your stuff, do your stuff. We're just here to do our stuff. Everyone's got stuff
Yeah, everyone's got stuff.
to do, except for the people who don't.
They might be very busy not doing stuff. Sometimes that's a thing you gotta do too.
I know that.
Dark spot.
It's like, I just want
Beware.
to do nothing.
It will.
Oh, right, you're playing, D&D Dragon Age.
That's so
D&D. But D&D. Dinda! Have a good one. Goodbye, Outlastien.
Bye, Atlassian.
Thanks for stopping by.
Wow, that ogre is rich. That's one rich ogre. Cool.
Get your weapons down. There's dark spawn ahead.
You should have fled.
That almost makes me
I think it would be very interesting playing as a human noble, but then again, I'm actually kind of enjoying the politics part of it a little bit.
You would.
Yeah.
You're so European.
No, it's all the Game of Thrones thing.
And you're European.
That too, yes.
Which one's Duncan again?
Duncan is Alistair's uncle.
Right. Wait, who's his uncle?
Yeah. No, wait. No. I'm thinking about the other guy. No, Duncan is the Grey Warden recruiter in the beginning of Origins. The guy who's from...
The one who died.
Yeah. The one who dies at the beginning.
Right. Rip Duncan! Hardly knew ye.
Gee.
Wait, what's up with the relationships? Oh, right. Andrews is so much higher because we gave him a cat.
Oh yeah.
Because I wasn't looking at the people go by, I just saw like, burp, 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 and I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, right, and you gave him quite a few.
I got Nathaniel a bunch of stuff. Ogre and I haven't found much of, but Anders got a lot of stuff. Actually, I think I have some things for Ogre. I think I have some alcohol stuff. I got the Wessel brandy. You want
Got
some
your
brandy?
alcohol.
You want some brandy, Ogre?
That looks fine indeed.
There you go. Why do I have this silk carpet?
Silk cock what?
Silk carpet.
Oh.
Just got a carpet in
Sorry, I can't hear you as well because you're wearing like the little headset, so you can like you can hear me yelling, whereas before you didn't really respond to me yelling as much. But like now you're doing like your normal quiet talk, and I'm always like, "What? What are you saying?" And I can't hear you at all. So
I will try to speak up.
she's not going to speak up. She's going to speak at the same volume
Oh,
that
yeah,
she
for
always
sure.
speaks.
I'm also short of breath because I have allergies. Yeah.
Hey guys, you want to play Dungeons and Dragons?
I've never had
I got a
allergies
new D20.
in my life, so it sucks.
Where's your pocket protector, nerd? Nerd. Nerd. I love you.
I love you too. Alright, I guess the Chernobyl estate is all wrecked.
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl? They're
Oh.
all wrecked. Doesn't look like I could go into any of these buildings.
Aren't you just cut off on the way there? Isn't this just like a fight thing? Where they cut you off on your... I think so. So you're not even paying attention. We're off to a terrible start.
Oh yeah, that's what this is.
This is supposed to be like 12 hours. Come on. It's been 2. We've gone
No,
nowhere.
because I checked
Come on. Come on. Come
no,
on.
one of the people I checked was that, yeah, this is the Chernobyl estate.
Let's go.
I'm already here.
Okay, you're there. You're done.
The Forlorn Cove. What is this about? I don't remember what this is. I'm gonna check it out. Because there's a ton of things to do in Amaranth City.
I'm like drawing a blank on the whole beginning of the game. I don't remember anything.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's
Yeah, I
Lord
was about to
Bensley?
say who?
The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
Who are we here for?
Oh, yeah, right. I'm doing a hostage exchange.
We are? For who? For what?
His daughter,
Whose daughter?
Lord Bensley.
Who's Bensley?
He sent a letter asking for her.
I don't think I read any of the letters.
Hawk, show her.
Hey, it's Hawk! But there's no E.
Hand over the gold.
Hawk's
Now.
really started rough.
Hawk, send her over.
I have level 4 persuade. You can't beat me.
The money. Now.
How about now?
Defend yourselves, men.
We'll need to fight
I
shortly.
really hope you're not. Everyone is nice.
Yay.
Get out of here. You're not worthy of the name.
Very well.
Nathaniel, why don't you shooting it with bow and arrow at point blank range? Not have a dash.
I don't think
sidearm.
I don't. Do they switch? Are they smart enough to switch?
They are.
Very well.
Okay, bye.
I didn't get a chance to read.
I didn't think I was gonna die. Tooth of the Mountain Father.
I thought that said Mountain Fairy.
It's a dagger, one-handed.
Tooth of the Mountain Fairy.
Nice. That one has fire damage. I have ice damage on one of mine. So I can have fire.
Nice. Huge.
Oh, I can't equip it yet. I'm not this dexterous enough
You
yet.
didn't see those bright red letters? That's the first thing I look at.
Well, next level I'm gonna be more dexterous. I think I'm almost there. Alright, we did them side quests.
I didn't do this one.
Okay, let's go back to the Vigil's Keep and see if I can cash in my side quests anywhere. Is that how that works?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't do this. I was already like a quarter of the way through this map. And like, I only had me and Anders and Ogren. I didn't even have Howe. Like, I think I was already fighting the Wicked Witch of the North, or whatever her name was.
That's one way of putting it.
They talked about you in the army. Fergus Kuzlin said you wouldn't have the stones to show your face again. But you proved him wrong. I respect that.
You do?
Yeah. Throw caution to the wind. Run headlong into danger and sod the consequences. That's the only way to live.
Thanks. I think.
Yep. Don't you give a piss what the others think. Ogren's got your back.
Oh. I love him so much.
He's a really good.
He's a really good.
Yeah, he's just a really good.
He's a really good. I love him.
Like, he acts all rough, but you know, like, he cared about his wife, even though she was fucking crazy.
You know, I'm actually not the first Howe to be a Grey Warden.
Oh, hi.
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died. Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
I'm assuming you don't like your dad, so maybe this one. I feel like the other ones are like really yudgy. I mean, this one's also really yudgy. But he's a very yudgy person, I guess.
There isn't a blight now, either. That doesn't mean Grey Wardens aren't still needed. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't
That
I?
would have been the one I would pick.
Thank you
personally.
for that.
But
At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to
that
kill.
made it
I'll
sound
bet.
like
Somewhere.
your grandfather died for nothing. Personally.
I guess he had no opinion either which way about it.
No, he may have, like, had a better opinion if he wouldn't have said, well, your grandfather died for nothing, stupid. There was no blight.
Don't
Like,
worry. I'll
kind
keep
of a-
my mouth firmly shut.
Kind of a dicky move there.
I just wait in the corner then.
You got a quest for me?
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
One on his conversations. I think this is one of his conversations.
Really? Once you drink the blood, it's all downhill, no? I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying. I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. The only thing I ever missed about the Circle was
Oh,
that
yeah.
cat, to
Got
be
you
honest.
one already. And now you have a new one.
So I do. How are you doing in there, Sir
keep
Bouncer Lord?
In his pants.
You'll be a fine mouser yet.
Can cats be Grey Wardens?
They're like born Grey Wardens. See, it's a different conversation than it was for me, because
Yeah, you
I
already
didn't
had
have
it.
Sir Pouncelot. So you missed his whole story of where he jumped up and attacked the guard and how he escaped and everything. You're ruining the frickin' game!
Ah! Who's there?
Are you drinking from the cask?
I was just keeping my nose to the dust, watching out for the Schliets. One of the lads here told me about the Schliets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants.
Uh-huh.
And that's when they strike.
Oh, those Schliets. Tell me more about these pets.
Pets that eat your eyeballs.
Oh no.
After they're done with you, they just wander off on their unnatural pant legs. Sod. Come on, I've been on the surface less than 2 years. I don't know what's up here. That Jacob's gonna get it when I get my hands on him.
Aww.
I don't know why you picked that.
Well,
I mean, I know why, but I told you, unfortunately, Ogren did not like me, but I love him so much.
well, I feel like if you just keep messing with him, that's worse.
But you shouldn't have messed with him. You should have told him the very first time that there's no such thing, instead of dragging it out.
Well, because I was curious about what he was going to say about it.
And you made him upset.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ogren. I'll get you some more alcohol. Don't worry.
Too late. It's ruined.
No.
He unfollowed you on Facebook.
No.
He deleted his Facebook.
Oh no, Ogren. None of you guys have anything for me right now?
There's like 100 things to do. Just leave and go somewhere, please.
Because I'm trying to follow up on my side quests.
Just forget the fucking side quest. Beat the game.
But
Beat the game.
the side quests are part of the game.
No, they're not.
Feeling
You got your whole party right here. Fuck everyone else. Except for, Justice. You can't not get him. I think he's a part of the game. Like, you don't have a choice. Just fuck everyone else. Fuck
Wait.
Tree Girl, fuck whoever else. Just fuck them all. Just go.
Well,
Fucking go.
Justice is part of one of the main quests.
Fuck go.
Because that's...
F-U-G-O. Fuck up.
No, you played wrong.
I play quick.
Yeah, but you play
Do you
wrong.
have a point, Mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the Hows. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come up with that.
Best thing ever. That's like my favorite joke.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad he said it in this episode because I think I named the episode something like that.
I love Andrew so much.
He's pretty great.
It's shameful how long it took for me to come up with that.
I'm just picturing him sitting, just like trying to think of.
It's like, there's something in there, but I just can't. I got it. Next time we're out, I gotta say it.
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta
gonna
say
say
it.
it. He probably like runs it by Ogren. He's like, Ogren, what do you think about this? He's like, that's not very funny.
It's a little clunky.
He's like, no, it's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious. Because, you know, he's always so straight faced. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna get him to laugh. He's like, I don't think it's gonna be funny, man. It's gonna be hilarious.
You wanted to start a journal. None of you guys are talkable.
I think you can go to that tree.
Oh yeah. See this tree.
The Warden Commander! The rumours about you did not overstate
The one near
it.
that cat.
I
that
have a
tree.
business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Oh, you're the shady person. You're gonna do the whole shady person around.
Just go
I
to
can't
the
believe the
fucking
city
tree
garden do that.
first.
I'm going.
You're not going to the tree.
I'm going.
The task is finished.
I need money.
You don't need money. You literally have $1 billion.
I used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
I think he's right.
I would just say I can sympathize, or maybe there has to be a good way. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. I would pick one of those two.
I feel like it's probably this one.
The Tevinter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. True. I want a harem, a banquet, and the ability to rain fireballs upon every Templar in creation. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Yay. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Do whatever you want.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something? Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
I like eggs.
Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
Like, I just kind of want, like, a t-shirt with, like, his entire head on there, and it's just like, I like eggs.
More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Yeah.
Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
Thank you, sirs.
Why won't you listen? The Darkspawn are coming.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Rivane.
Oh, right, you're looking for Dark Wolf. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
It's the constable's orders. There's...
Because you never... Did you ever do this part?
No. I told you, I didn't do anything. I got Anders, I got Algren, and I fucking got out of there. I was gone.
No place for you in the city.
Well, I didn't talk to anybody. I did bare minimum. No plot, no story. Sleepy Sports. It's a great screen name. I just did it. Gone. Like, people were probably talking at me. I'm like, don't know you, don't know you, don't know what you're talking about. Just point me in a direction, follow the quest mark. Did the quest mark. Some guy kept talking to me. He was an idiot. He died. Thought about a pentagram. Stuck in the fade. Some kind of witch. Killed the witch. What's his nuts started following us around. Now I got bored.
Save the shady person.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
I'd be smuggling.
But you said everyone...
I mean, I do have... I think I have some lyrium potions. Actually, I'm not sure if legally I am allowed to have
I
this.
apologize.
You're smuggling a cat.
Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Cat. and a mage.
Well, it doesn't count. He's a Grey Warden.
Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly... Come speak to me later if you're interested.
I'll come speak to you later.
I did everything in here. But I never started anything about a war.
Yeah, because that has to do with the assassination attempts, or the believed plot against me from the nobles.
I did nothing of that.
Which I think has to do with the fact that I severely angered a lot of nobles in the base game. Because I am an elf, and because I killed a few of them. Not a lot of them.
Is that connected? I don't know.
I think so. I mean, I'm not sure if they would still be... They'd probably still be plotting against me because they're nobles.
Because I didn't have anything with that.
Lusric. I guess you don't think it's up to you. Lusric.
I have no idea.
Do you have any gifts? You have a gift. And another backpack that I'm not gonna get. Because I need to keep my sovereigns so I can rebuild my castle.
You have a castle?
To keep.
Oh.
The golden vase.
Someone who bought a piece of Andraste's shin bone in the Amaranthine market.
Who's talking?
I don't know. Weird.
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel! I had feared the worst.
Who?
This is his sister?
Oh.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But
'Cause
you can
you
do better
ugly.
than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
People.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
We don't really have time. Okay.
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done, meet her husband. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die.
Yeah,
I still can't believe it. I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much? What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Anderson's leveling up. Oh, I got a specialization. I already have Spirit Healer, Arcane Warrior, Shapeshifter.
I have done it.
Master Henley. Nervous.
Warden Commander!
Nervous.
Thank the Maker you're finally
nervous.
here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you.
Are you... Alright, you're the caravan dude.
Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighboring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square. We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult with the attacks, but people in the area said they saw monsters lurking in the shadows. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? I suppose I have to be content with that. It is better than nothing. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
That would be nice.
We would all enjoy a hefty donation.
In case you mean gold. Okay. Mafaroth. Sir Alvard's missing sword.
See, that's what I never did. I didn't read anything.
A lethal antivenin poison is being sold as Amaranthine.
I don't even think I knew what this was for.
These are the Merchant Guild quests. Did you just come out of there? That was weird. Running up the stairs. Oh, that was easy.
I am done.
Like, no one just listens to that by themselves. Well, I guess I would if I were inconsiderate at that volume.
Oh, yeah, I think.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but...
Yeah, it's just like a consistent thing.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
The Dark Fool.
Your eyes make me severely uncomfortable.
In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
Oh, you would like to help, I see.
You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land. Now, his confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources.
That's literally
50
all
sovereigns.
I have.
50 sovereigns.
That's all I have, and I needed to rebuild my castle.
You need to... Who said you had to rebuild? I don't recall ever rebuilding my castle. What are you talking about?
Oh, the dwarf who was sent to rebuild the keep, or to make it stronger so it won't fall to the Darkspawn, said that they needed more money. They needed 80 or 90 sovereigns for it.
Okay. I don't know. Can't you just go... I mean, I don't know. You're officially out of my territory, so you're flying on your own here. I still don't feel like it's a big deal. Just kill everybody like you normally do. Just kill him. Kill him, too. I don't like him. His hat makes me angry. It reminds me of a Templar. Kill him.
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
But 50 sovereigns is so much. I mean, like, I agree, but 50 sovereigns is a lot of money. I can't give you 50 sovereigns, I'm sorry.
Too rich for you? I will wait.
Okay, so we can come back if we get it later, I guess.
Sure you regret buying all that stuff from Sandal now, huh?
Aye, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
Why does she look like a drug addict prostitute?
Oh, yes. What was that about?
I Suppose that requires some explanation.
Go on.
Even after he explained, I still didn't retain any of it, but I know what to do.
Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her. During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me.
Nice.
I need to destroy it.
Water dust.
Water dust.
I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel.
Let's burn all the phylacteries.
I wish I could tell the first enchanter I'm a Grey Warden now. Maker, I hated that bastard.
Let's go find him and kill him.
You know, Nathaniel, you're just like me.
Am I now?
Everyone hates your family for something terrible they did, even though you weren't involved.
I hope you have a point, Anders.
It's like you're a mage. If there were more Howes, they'd lock all of you up in a tower to protect everyone else.
A thrilling analogy.
Are you proud of yourself, Anders?
He sounds so happy about that.
He's like,
go upstairs. Go, no. Where? No, the other way. I said up the stairs, and you turn around the stairs. No, those aren't stairs.
Oh, you let me look at things.
Go the exclamation point.
I win.
It's win.
Well, if it isn't the Warden Commander, how have you been? I suppose congratulations are in order. And you. I hear the Darkspawn are not retreating as they should.
Cougar.
It sounds like the Wardens have their hands full. I'd offer to help, but I'm afraid my presence is required elsewhere.
Can update
the College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
No, trouble me.
Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage. But they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
The mages will never be free. The Chantry would never allow it. Our only hope for survival is to show them we can be trusted. Don't you remember what happened to the Circle in Ferelden? Do you want to give the Templars another excuse to call for the culling of all mages? This change cannot be forced.
Yeah, when I think you've had one too many bottles of wine.
Remember that didn't happen?
You gave her quite a... Well, they were going to. So I guess the threat of doing so... You know, she hit her head a few times.
Yeah, that's probably
She's been through a lot.
This discussion will get us nowhere. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area.
If
you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels...
Overwatch, whatever. It starts with an O.
Outlast.
Outlast, Overwatch, over something.
Oh, who knows? Rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely.
I just fucking gave
She
up
has a
on that
keen
shit.
interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and
like,
eccentricities aside,
tree
Ines
chick.
is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason.
Happy
Something we could
birthday,
use
or
on our
just,
side.
are you just eating old
But
cake?
I
Well, either
can't
way,
waste
happy
any more
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Good
either
luck to you, Warden Commander.
on the day, or after the day,
or before the day.
Before the day.
Now go in the chantry.
Happy birthday to whoever.
Or if you're just
cake
fucking
it is.
eating a birthday cake
Eating
just because you
someone
want
else's
to,
cake.
then just hope you're enjoying your cake. Now I want some birthday cake. I just want some cake. No, I don't. I don't want any cake. Check the thing on the left. I think it's one of Anders' items is in there.
Alright, he's like old scarf or whatever.
Knitted scarf. Give it to Anders. Give it to Anders.
I'm going.
Give it to Anders. Give it to Anders.
The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died.
in Amaranth.
26. You're a little babby boo.
That's not true. I'm 26 too.
You're turning 27.
You shouldn't have.
I didn't hear what he said. I'm sure.
It just sounded like a sniff. Like,
Worse than before.
Catching a cold.
And that's the only reason I can.
Make his blessings to you, sir.
Is say church shit to you. But now you can
The
continue
task
doing
is
whatever
finished.
the hell you want.
It's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find sins of you. You must follow the example of Andraste.
Steal your stuff. Oh, you just got some paper. I don't need your paper.
And join us.
But it's to write the scripture of Chantry, Maker,
You guys don't have any names, so you're not important.
Andraste's greatest accomplishments of the time of the love demon, archdemon, to winter plagues of time.
Same.
Did you guys get all that? Good. I really want some cake. I think. Wait, tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow's gonna be my cheat day.
It figures, actually.
Uh-huh.
There used to be another statue here.
What did you just walk
It was a
away
Byron
like?
Howe, my great
All right,
uncle.
then how?
He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. You know what? He's growing on me. It sucks that I got him so late. I didn't know.
He's kind of cute. He just literally didn't know what happened.
Well, in my case, I just forgot he was in the basement during the whole game. I forgot he was down there.
Well, he was like literally studying abroad. I guess he was squiring, but whatever. He was
Same
studying.
difference.
He left. His dad was like cool, and then he left, and he came back, and everyone was like, "We hate your dad," and we killed him. He's
Good
like,
job, kid. See you soon. And then he just literally just.
He just turns around and
crazy.
tortures everyone. Like, okay.
Are you winning, son?
I don't know if I have the sort of power to get them to replace it, so I'm not going to promise that.
But
it truly is.
I don't know,
There's a
that's
long
shame.
line of
Just
heroes
seems like
in
a
my family.
terrible thing to say.
The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone.
You're right
Curse
there.
my father and his idiot ambition. He lost everything for us, didn't he?
You can fix it.
Not too much pressure, right? I wonder what happened to the old statue.
We'll see.
Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
So he does like us a little bit more. He's just very...
Let's just go find him a woman. We could start over again. Do the sign. I think, what's his face?
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
This is where I fucked up, so don't fuck up. Don't make fun of him, okay?
Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my boss and all.
I want to know that everyone's safe and happy.
Don't make fun of him.
I'm not making fun.
That's making fun of him. You know, that's... Don't... Do you need healing herbs?
I've tried those, but they only stop the itching for a few hours. Right. Look, for the past few days, I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
What should I do here?
Well, I think what I said was, what did you touch this time? So I know that's not right. And I feel like stop right there probably isn't right, so maybe I'm sure it'll go. I mean, I don't know, but I know the top one is wrong.
Okay.
You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
What I had said is no one told you to drink all of it.
I would probably say I've never heard of it causing a rash. But
yeah, it's maybe that one, but because I don't think the bottom one.
I'm special.
You're pretty special.
I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
because I got like -9, and I'm like, Jesus, Ogren, why are you so sensitive, dude? Like, all I was doing was pissing this poor guy off, and I'm like, but I love you. Why are you so mad at me? But see, it's weird. Your scenario here is completely different from mine, because when I was here, I had to chase this guy all the way through the town slowly. Were you with me when I was doing it? Like, I had to chase him all the way through and then kill him at the end and then bring him. Or maybe you have to talk to him first. Maybe
yeah,
that'll
I need to go talk to him first.
I don't know.
I know where this shady guy is. He's around the corner. I just haven't talked to him yet.
Warden Commander.
Through the town first.
I take it you've decided to help us. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market.
So maybe he'll show up.
He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him.
Well, there's also the
maybe
shady
you
guy
can.
who's hanging out in that other building down here.
No, not that guy. That's not what activated it. When I had walked in, and I had spoken to him, and I went to the left, there was a guy standing at that shop, and he, like, threw an enemy at me, and then he ran away. And then when I approached him again, he threw enemies at me, and then he ran away. I had to follow him all the way around the thing. And then finally I got to fight him. See, there he is. That's him.
It's probably guarded.
Oh.
And then also you're doing his side quest, which it's one of these doors you can go into. But you also have to go into the,
What is this sparkly thing?
I don't know.
Ugh. There are too many peasants making their way into the city.
Oh, is it poison? Are you trying to sell poison? Everyone move. I can't pick up the...
You were just there. Why didn't you pick it up?
I know. I thought I didn't
Intense
have it.
gameplay.
So I Googled it again.
MLG gameplay right here.
Okay, everyone needs to move. Everyone move. I can't target it because there's too many. This noble is messing me up.
You're. Wait, what's that door? Not there. To behind you. That door there. Which one's?
Abandoned warehouse. Oh, this is where the phylacteries are.
Is it there?
I think so.
I don't know. Because I know at some point you have to go into like a tavern or.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is where the
want to draw attention to the cash.
I guess you might as well do this since you're
lucky.
right here.
Yeah.
Success!
And just snort that. Well, maybe not you.
No, I can't snort.
Here you go, Andrews. Ashen's gloves.
No, that's not it.
It's right there. It's Ashen's gloves. It says it right there. It's literally his gloves. We stole Ashen's gloves. Hi, baby.
What promise?
I need to do your hair really bad, sweetie.
Ooh. These are pretty good.
To Vinter! I just spat.
Yeah, Anders by default wears Twinter robes.
Yeah, I know, which I still don't understand why.
But he's can't wear the blood mage robes.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah. Well, it improves blood magic and it gives you +6 armor, but his Tevinter mage robes gives him +5 spell power, so I think I'm gonna keep those. Actually. Yeah. Oh, great. +8 spell power, +10 electricity damage.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
You just standing here waiting.
Yes. I suppose I should have known it would
I think
be
they're just standing there quietly.
You made
the
a
whole
poor
time,
choice with
just
this
like,
one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you. So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me!
I don't
King
think
Alistair
she meant
allowed
arrest.
my conscription.
The Chancellor's authority supersedes the Crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden. Hardly surprising. The Grey Wardens have ever been a haven for criminals and Maleficar. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you not.
He's cute.
Yeah.
Now you come with us.
And he has a kitty.
More bones to trust.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this.
Over?
Yeah, we got
I guess it doesn't really matter.
There
Thank
you
you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that.
Of course, we love you.
Yeah.
I would say more than friends, but we gotta wait till the next fucking game, and by that point, I'm not there! Anders!
Yeah, I wonder which answer is better. You're a friend, or I never liked Templars much.
Say I never liked Templars much.
Yeah, I think that's kind of funny.
That's because they're all jerks.
Right on!
Someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Oh no, not the finger waggling.
Jeez, are we at full with him?
I
We
think
just got
might
9 plus
be.
6. Well, we're pretty darn
Almost-
close.
Almost there.
Why does no one else like us?
Well, I haven't given them a lot of stuff.
Never thought I'd be traveling with Grey Wardens.
Alright, let's burn this phylacteries.
I have done it.
Don't sound so angry at us. He likes us. We'll get his things up, because I'm starting to like him.
Yeah.
Unless he suddenly turns on us at some point. Jesus. Anders, don't.
So, why are you casting cross weapons on us? You don't need to
There we
cast
go.
cross weapons on us.
Shell.
Oh, that sucks. There are no phylacteries here, Anders.
Oh, maybe it was just a
It was all a ruse.
rusey.
All things considered, I'd rather be sitting in a tavern.
Did I check everything?
I think so, yeah.
Apprentice cow, there's
An
a
apprentice cow. A flame chime. Cha-cha!
Yeah, okay, it's not in here. So, yeah, Andros.
Let's hear your best Pokemon sound.
Pikachu!
Awesome.
Is it good?
This is pretty good.
Alright, this is good.
I don't like Pikachu, but that's still pretty good. Pikachu.
Aquamarcus, I think.
Pikachu. You
That
like
was,
mine?
that was good. Yeah.
Pika Pika.
That was a good one, yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, that was good.
How about this?
Fine spirits infused with
Aerodactyl.
fine lyrium.
Aerodactyl.
Oh, that was a good one. Snorlax.
Snore. Scyther.
I think this is for, Ogre. Fine spirits infused with a bit of refined lyrium, potentially fatal if ingested in quantity. That sounds exactly like the sort of thing he
Are you sure? I don't know.
Well, it's alcohol.
Well, yeah, it's also laced with lyrium. I mean, what if it kills him?
He's a dwarf.
But
Dwarf are like resistant. Okay, let me see.
they're not resistant. I mean, you remember the guy who got a little in his nose and you made fun of his stutter in Ozymanthropine? Or whatever the name of that land is? Huh? Remember the guy with the disability, the dwarf with disability, you made fun of him?
That looks fine indeed.
See, he liked it.
Still.
I wasn't making fun of his stutter, I was making fun of his voice.
You're so mean, dude. Jigglypuff.
Gyarados!
Gyarados. Gyarados.
I crafted a suspicious character. Hello.
Greetings. Could I interest you in... Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
Very well. Yes.
Nice. Splat.
Are my personal favorite Pokemon. Pokemon!
That's a good one, yeah. That's a good one.
Pokemon! That's my favorite Pokemon. It's not released yet. It's from the newest game.
Yeah.
It's from Pokemon Rainbow. It has all of the Pokemon from all it has all the regions, all regions, and it has all the Pokemons in them.
Yeah.
And you can travel to all different regions and all of the Elite Fours. My best friend, you don't know him. My best friend at school, his dad works for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
His dad works for Nintendo, but his friend, my friend, you don't know him. My friend's, his dad, his friend, my friend's dad's friend, he works for Game Freak, and he said that Pokemon Rainbow, it's only going to be released in a small part in Japan, and they're not gonna release it in the United States, and it can't be emulated. They're using a new technology, so it can't be emulated. So you can't find it online. It has a special technology, so if you try to take a picture of it with your phone, it doesn't work. And because it blocks it, it has special sensors that can tell if it's being taken pictures of, and you can't screen cap it. It could tell if you're trying to screen cap it. It has advanced Pokemon technology, so you're not going to see it.
Yeah. I believe you.
Okay, cool. But yeah, that's the new Pokemon. He's my favorite. He's my
Greetings,
favorite
Warden
Pokemon.
Commander. I see you've undertaken some of the
I don't
jobs
like your
posted
face,
on our
it
board
pisses me
here.
off.
I knew you looked helpful.
Give me money for my poison. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you were supposed to do? See, I never figured out what the hell to do with him. I just didn't like his face, so I didn't talk to him.
He gave me 7 sovereigns.
I'll give you 7 sovereign.
Thanks.
There you go.
That's not a stop. That's not a stop. It's not a sovereign.
It's 5 sovereign.
No, that's not how that works.
It's 5 sovereign.
So you're saying this guy is asking for $50 to like spy on and kill the noble for me?
Novels? Did you say novels?
No.
Kill the novels! Just knobs.
Very well.
What are we debating right now?
I just say he's very cheap for whatever.
So then, how much do you think a sovereign is? Like $100? You think?
Maybe.
You guys think a sovereign is like equal to $100? Because I don't know.
Are you just gonna keep your pitchfork in the tree like that?
She's pissed.
It's
What
a very
did
big
he do?
pitchfork.
What did he do, dear?
Stoic thing must get
Oh.
a lot of action.
Like in the middle of a conversation. They're still having a conversation and they're in the middle of fighting. I don't think that's.
I like him that way.
Probably Anders.
Probably Anders.
It's usually Anders. I can't believe they tried to pass him off as straight. They couldn't even like keep him like
instantly retconned it. Like, you know what? That wasn't even.
They couldn't like. I guess they could play it off as like, oh, you know, he's chill. He's a bro. He's like a man bro, but like not afraid to go to a gay bar with like his gay friends. And then he just got like a little too drunk and a little too curious one time, and he's like, Oh, never mind. This is fun. You know, I like them both. Allegedly. Sort of. Mostly. It depends what they look like. Depends how drunk I am.
It will be.
Now you see true power!
Say your prayers!
Let us end this quickly! As you say.
This is so fucking annoying. Keep following this loser.
Like, where does does nobody get out having like force fields and just summon his like minions? Like, what is this?
Perhaps he's one with the Force.
You did nothing, Constable Aiden.
I'm busy constabling. Kicking.
Yes.
So shall it be! You have forced my hand! I knew we could not lose!
You good-for-nothing lackwits! You let me be followed! Get rid of this jerk.
Why didn't you follow him?
If I gotta check if this guy's got anything. This guy.
Why didn't you follow him to the obvious hideout?
My brother used to drink like you do, dwarf.
Fun fellow to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun almost anywhere. And then he would vomit on your shoes.
Ah, good times.
I don't know why the game capture looks so blurry.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's in like smog. Like there's like on the lens, it's like foggy.
Because I figured out one way of stabilizing the Elgato a little bit. It's
Did you punch it in the face?
Nah.
No, I cannot.
You gotta go
afraid
talk to
not.
that guy. The one in the beginning who's the shady guy.
Shady guy in the beginning?
You remember? The very first one that you ran into? Not him. That guy. No, not him. Where is he? Oh, now I don't know where he is.
Yeah, there's no shady guy there.
Well, maybe you gotta talk to that guy again.
Any luck with the smugglers? That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance.
You guys don't
There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key.
No, I'm sure
If you can find a way into the
now.
hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
Let's go find. Oh, Nathaniel approves. Okay, sure. Nathaniel hates smugglers. Or he really likes city guards. I don't know. Now we got a customer here.
Okay, there he is. I was like, I knew he popped up at some point.
What's your stout, man?
Yes. Very well.
Crow dagger is not better than what I got. No, it's the same.
I am done.
Let's go get some smugglers.
Smugglers.
Some smuggles.
Smuggles. Sounds delicious.
Did the game flash black there for a second?
I didn't see it flash. Maybe I was blinking.
Maybe I was blinking. That's why it looked like it was black.
Why is it dark? I can't see anything.
I heard about you. You were giving some of my boys trouble, weren't you?
I think we're
Oh right, that weird exploding ferret thing.
You're no match for me!
No, it's not even an Easter egg. It's just like a serious, what the hell? Why did that thing explode? Is the game broken? Is something wrong with it? I don't know.
Concentrated mage vein.
Totally not related, but kind of a little bit. But not really, but kind of. But not really. But kind of.
Kind of? Kind of a little?
A little bit.
We should keep our mind on the time.
Oh, I was like, I thought you broke the game. The voice actor for Anders, whose name I don't remember, not this Anders, but Anders 2.0. I just was stalking his Twitter yesterday. I don't even know how it came to that. I was just on like this weird stalking
Ask at hand
thing, and first off, I was very amused that he does like absolutely love cats, which is adorable. Like, there's just pictures of him just picking up random cats and holding them and talking about how cute this cat is and that cat is, and that made me very happy. And secondly, oh really? I didn't know that. And also I thought you were gone. Hello, evil. And secondly, I wonder if that's conflicting. Is that conflicting for you? Does that mean that you have some sort of like hidden love for Anders, but you can't bring yourself to admit that? I'll just assume that because it takes too long to respond. So it turns out Evil Nikki actually loves Anders, loves him so much. She just can't hide it, and she's so excited, and she's about to lose control. But I know that she likes it, and also
I have done it.
It's kind of funny that he loves cats, but he's also, as far as I can tell, extreme intense, like, what do you call, I don't even know what to call them, because he appears to be vegan or extreme vegetarian, but I'm going to assume vegan based off of like how much he's posting about it. And he's like, if its post is not like politically charged, it's like environmentally charged. And I was like, the funny thing is like the way that, or at least my headcanon for him, is exactly how he appears to be, like the actual voice actor. And I was like, that wasn't even intentional. Like, I just kind of picture him wearing like beanies and like, you know, kind of really lazy plaid shirts and like torn jeans and having like a reusable cup and drinking fair trade coffee with soy milk, but it has to be organic soy milk or almond milk, because of the oppression of the cows. And that's literally how he is, because he was ranting about, I guess, Starbucks wanting to get rid of the 5-cent fee that they charge for their cups, and he said there should still be a 5-cent fee on the cups because people need to bring their own reusable cups, and that's just too sodden bad for them, and they need to use how to bring their own cups, or just leave the fee. It's just 5 cents, or they need to find a new supplier, because of the planet is suffering, and Tesco is using too much plastic, and when they package their tofu, and it's just a waste. It's filling up the landfills. And yeah, he sounds like a fun guy to hang out with. But I just think it's funny that my headcanon is exactly who he is.
Yeah.
I didn't even make it up. I'm not exaggerating. He's still there. I don't know why you stopped the game. Is it because he had something to say?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Eli has something to say, everybody.
Do you think he wants the locksmith tools because he's a rogue?
I don't know. You want me to Google it?
Do you think? I just say it. So
I know nothing about him. I know that his dad sucks and apparently is Tim Curry. That's it. And he has a bow.
You're a rogue. You want his locksmith tools?
This is nice.
I assume that's a yes.
Yeah. He liked it. Okay.
This is nice.
This is nice. He's like smithing locks now.
It's giant fucking rats.
And he got a skill from it. Probably lockpicking.
So yeah, that was me stalking... What's his nuts? I can't remember that guy's name for the life of me. Can't remember. I mean, he seems like a great guy. It's just he also seems like a lot of customers I've had to deal with in my life, and in the end you're just like, so did you want that tofu wrap or no? After they spent 20 minutes talking to you about how the planet's going to die because the company that you're working at is using styrofoam to package something instead of compostable
The task
something or
is
other,
finished.
you know.
There he is.
There he is. Okay, here
There
it
he
comes.
is.
Here it comes, guys. You guys
You
ready?
ready for this?
Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Check this shit out.
You guys ready for this? You ready for it?
Of course.
Phenomenal. Best part of the whole game.
Game of the year.
There you go.
There you go.
Amazing.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah. One of the developer for the game, his nickname is Ferret, and they decided they were going to put him in the game as an exploding ferret.
Even though it's clearly a gigantic rat.
Well, they already had a model for a rat, so I guess they were like, you know what?
Close enough.
We don't want to do another one.
I'd much rather just be made a generic character.
Should we get a move on?
That, like, dies. But, like make me a generic character, but, like, one of the generic characters that, like, has a line.
Yeah.
Like...
Success!
Like, one of the guys in the brothels. Like, let's go. Like, I'd want to be...
You want to be that guy.
I want to be that guy.
Like this big beefy brothel guy named Francis.
Yes. I would love that. That would make me very happy. That would make me extremely happy.
Sorry, am I interrupting something? You guys busy in here? Can I watch?
Can I watch?
Okay, bye.
Can me and Algren watch?
Algren needs to know how this works.
I think he has an idea. Actually, I don't know. He doesn't have any kids. Maybe he does.
He doesn't have any kids. And
That
his
could
wife
be
was
why
a
his-
lesbian. So
Could be why his wife left. He couldn't figure it out.
she just sort of got him drunk and then just like told him afterwards that, oh yeah, you were totally great last night.
See, you're saying lesbian. You don't know. She could have been bi.
I got a sore on my
She could've
foot
been
from
pan.
working the fields.
Stop assuming,
Wanna see?
okay?
It's
Stop
bleeding and there's
assuming.
pus
I'm
and
gonna
everything.
assume.
Oh, I thought the
No.
loot was highlighted. Something's highlighted over there. Oh, you gotta...
I got a quest update.
We should
rise up.
Innkeeper, you
Something
got
I can do for you, friend. And who are you supposed to be that's asking?
Me?
An elf? Yes, of course. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while. Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Rise up and take back power. Back from all those nosy guards and who watch us with their eyes.
Sure.
I'll do it. You just watch.
Okay. You guys have fun with your referencing.
You just watch.
There we go.
You do.
Yeah. Stops urinal. Map. He's in the Black Marsh. Gotcha. No one use the shield. Letter from Aura. Like that.
And then I was also, very briefly...
I have done it.
Stalking... Don't remember his name. Slappy's Twitter. Which then led me to his Instagram. He has a baby. Like a little tiny bean baby. Not a bean baby, but like a little tiny baby. Not this small, but you know, like when they're small.
Like a normal sized baby.
A normal, but like the little babies, not like a baby baby. It's like orphans notice board. Oh. Dude works out. Like he just kind of, well, not like super recently, but fairly recently started working out, I guess. And like half of his posts are like, gotta believe to achieve, and like stuff like that. and it's kind of like funny because that's like essentially all the stuff I like look at now. Like, no excuse. Like that's literally like half his post, and it's like him like, you know, lifting stuff and like doing like push-ups and like things like that. And I swear he's like a very tiny man, but he's like a tiny man, but like proportionately huge tiny. Like he's like a built little tiny guy. And he has a cute little dog. I don't remember what kind of dog. He has like a mix of something. It's a cute dog, really cute dog. Apparently he lives in LA. And what I didn't know, he's like
anything to report?
I think he's like
the city of Amaranthi owes you a great debt.
Something like
thank you, Commander.
South African, Australian, and like British or something.
We never thought we'd be rid of those smuggler rats.
Explains why he's like
Thank you,
has like a
Commander.
really strange but unique voice and accent. Like, you don't know where the hell he's from. It's because he's like from everywhere. Very proud to be an immigrant. So again, very political, very in your face. Again, European.
The point being,
I just think it's funny that it's like you guys know more what's going on than I do, and I'm in the middle of it.
well, that's the thing though. If you're like the United States, like China and Russia, are big enough that anything that happens in those countries affects literally everyone else.
Okay.
So people want to pay attention.
Oh, right, bell collar. That's also for Anders.
You want a collar for your kitty?
No, it's for me. It's for the cat. I'm assuming.
I don't know.
I don't think it would fit.
Oh, Nathaniel's really close too.
Wow.
You do whatever you want to do, Anders.
You shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have.
I should have.
And you did have.
I did have. I think we're done in Amaranthi right now because I don't have.
Oh, I don't remember anything else.
I don't have the money to spend on the wolf right now.
I went to the woods.
So you have
next.
the Knotwood Hills. We had the Black Marsh where Kristoff is, and we have the Wending Woods where we have 2 quests.
You know, maybe go to the marsh first.
The marsh first?
Yeah. Because you can get another person. I mean, presumably you could get another person in the fucking woods, but I just could not figure that
because we have
person out.
At least one. The Knotwood Hills is where the rift is, I think.
No, I think it's in there.
In the Wending Woods?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have 3 side quests in the Wending Woods then. Because the Wending Woods is also where the caravans have been attacked.
Maybe it's the Wending Woods. Ah, shit. I don't know. All I know is that the marsh is where you get what's-his-face.
Alright, let's head to the marsh first then. So we'll have to go past the woods and then come back into the woods. And we also still have to clear out the basement.
We do? I didn't.
Well, we started clearing them out and then we went back. We only did 1 level of them. We haven't gone all the way down. Spooky. Those blight wolves are eating a cow. And there's an owl.
Whoa, not an owl.
Very spooky.
It's a spoopy owl.
You guys aren't afraid of the dark, are ya? We are standing.
Wow. That's scary. We have become one. A powerful rogue mage.
This is not the kind of threesome I was imagining.
And I like how they quickly break apart.
This
Like
marsh
nothing
was once inhabited, until one day everyone disappeared.
Are you gonna tell us ghost stories, Nathaniel? Please
No,
do.
that was it. That was the ghost story. Were you scared?
Beware, the Black Marsh is haunted.
Ooh.
Cool.
Are you scared?
No, I'm so excited. I'm only gonna get a ghost friend. ghosts. Be careful. Ogren, you're okay. You don't have like a spirit or something.
Hold me.
I'll hold you, Anders.
You're too beefy to hold with my
It
tiny
might be a
elbow.
good idea to find this Baroness person.
Or we could just go. That would be good too.
Get out of here, monster.
It will be done.
What just happened?
My father used to tell me stories about the Black Marsh when I was young. He said evil magic killed everyone here. This was just before the rebellion. A great mystery at the time. They never found out what happened here. Once the monsters appeared, the marsh was abandoned. I used to dream of coming to the Black Marsh and setting things right. Little boy dreams.
You were a little boy?
So I am. If someone had told me I'd end up here, I would have laughed at them. But times change. When I was in Kirkwall, I thought I would return to Ferelden to take command of my father's garrison. Now, here I am. A Grey Warden and fighting both Darkspawn and demons. Interesting. And the fun never ends, I suppose. Good to know. Anyway, the haunted marsh awaits.
Yeah, he's growing on me pretty hard.
Nathaniel's really cute.
You need to calm down, Mr. Howe.
He's super cute. I see you up there, wolves.
Like, now I don't, like, why are you flashing? It's
Because I touched a rash vine and I got a rash.
Oh.
Ogren, is this where you got your rash? I got the rash vine nettles, which I guess you can use for something. Burns the skin, but not the tongue.
So how are you supposed to handle it?
Women are drawn to you when you play with that cat.
Like moths to a flame. Women like it when men show affection for small, fuzzy, defenseless beings. Like you.
Yeah, stupid mage. Every time I pull something out of my robes, the women just flee.
I think you need a shower. And don't wear robes. It's weird.
Like, I don't even, like, I don't want to change our party. Of course. This is my favorite party thus far. Yeah. Just need to lose that song over and over. So I still wish that our boy Tekron was here.
Oh, yeah.
I miss you, Tekron! Oh, by the way,
yeah, we'll get more dog here.
Rest in peace.
Do you want something, Baylor? Did you just come here to sit, put your back to me and stare at the wall? So that looks exactly like what she's doing. It's just weird. Any other time, Bela just doesn't even acknowledge your existence.
No, I got a rash again.
But when we come in here and stream, she'll sit right under you. You know? I don't know why she does that. It's very... It's cute, but also mildly annoying. It's like, how about whenever I say, "You better come here," and she's like, I'm coming.
Dead. Kristoff's doing, maybe.
That answers that, I suppose. The Darkspawn are definitely here.
It will be done. There is no hope for you now!
We won! We won!
Good job.
Yay!
Good job, everyone.
We won!
Good job, everyone. You did it.
We've accomplished our
hidden.
task.
It's not very hidden, though.
Of course.
We're playing Blue's Clues.
Okay.
Did you get that? It lost trees something.
No.
Why does he have cat gut? It's a Mabari. Shouldn't he have Mabari gut?
Dog gut.
Did he eat a cat and didn't get a chance to digest it before he died?
Should I have gone up first?
I don't think there's anything up there.
You sure?
Now, I'm not just saying that so that you don't go that way.
I once heard that the Black Marsh was haunted.
Oh.
Yes.
Jump scares. Warning. Warning, jump scares.
All for you now!
I don't like the tiny sad dog.
Never a dull moment!
I like when you just like walk away and there's no one more behind you. Like, my lord.
I killed some of them. You can take care of the rest. I'm gonna check what's over here.
What strange beasts!
Come here, then. This little town first before continuing up the other side of the marsh. Horse. Anyone want a toy horse? It's probably a quest item.
I have no clue.
It's not. It is a gift. Yes, it is a gift. A toy horse. A mad cow.
I couldn't even begin to guess who it's for. You're gonna fight it.
It cannot be done.
Fight the gate.
Pick the gate.
With your swords.
My sword.
Daggers. What are they? Swords or daggers?
Okay. This village lies
Swaggers.
abandoned. Let me go up here and then I'll head out to the other side of the marsh to see if we can have this key.
Bigger than a dagger, smaller than a sword. Swagger.
A short sword?
No, swagger.
A swagger?
It's missed opportunity.
It's like the bones of this dragon were scattered by some animal, or
I put the dragon tooth back. Don't worry, guys.
It looks like something ghostly. Almost like the Fade.
It's the Fade. I've been in the Fade a few times.
No, that won't work at all.
This is veil to the Fade. Oh, I put a... See, there was a dragon skull up there, and I put a dragon tooth back in the dragon skull.
And the dragon had said, "Thank you for putting my tooth
No,
back.
it's a dead dragon.
I really appreciate it."
See, it's gonna come back to bite me literally, though, when, like, there's a necromancer. It's like, right,
No,
dragon.
I would never do that because you gave me back my tooth.
And like, it has that exactly that extra tooth that it needed to bite me.
I would never bite you because you did a good deed for me. Mwah. That was the dragon.
Oh, thank you, dragon.
You're welcome. I love you too, Levi.
It's a kid dragon.
You're a good
A hole leading into the Fade. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Terrible idea.
That would explain why they're ghosts. I see you over there, red dots.
Red dots.
I know this way.
The dreaded red dots of doom.
Right here you go. Oh, wolves and werewolves. Who just hit them for 300? Who did the math? Who did the big hit?
Maybe it's your boy Howe?
Could be my boy Howe. Could be my boy Anders.
Or your boy Howe. I mean, they both love you now.
Could be my boy Ogren.
I don't think Ogren loves you quite as much. You
He's
didn't
not,
give him enough beer.
he's not my boy, he's my man. My man Ogren. There's the boy Nathaniel, and the boy Anders, and the man.
It's like my boy,
yeah,
and
yeah,
my
yeah.
man.
Oh, more dragon bones to put on the dragon. Alright, cool.
See, I didn't do any of this.
You
I was
put
like,
the
bones, that's nice, moving on.
You put the dragon bone on the dragon. And let's just
Still here.
Still here.
I love you, Ogre.
That was pretty gruesome because
Keep me down.
he was on the ground and the wolf was just like. He couldn't.
He's not injured.
He couldn't get up. I've actually never seen that before.
Christoph's looking.
I wonder who wants that. Maybe Christoph.
Christoph's bad. Alright, everyone, let's lay down.
Why would they sleep outside of the tent?
Well, maybe he's just resting. That's his nap bed, and then he has his regular bed.
What's so spoiled? You only need one bed, bro. You need one bed. You don't need two beds.
With cold dead eyes, the dragon gazes on your prize. Alright, we
What,
got
my dick?
Maybe.
Why is the dragon looking at my dick?
I think we got to put the dragon back together so we can see where the dragon's looking.
At my dick.
Why am I purple?
I don't know. It looks. Your little symbol looks like you're coughing.
Yeah, it's because I switched out to do Ogren, and then I automatically did Song of Courage on myself when I wasn't myself. Wait, where's the up?
What Song of Courage? What does it do?
Oh, there's the up. It makes you courageous.
So it's like you stand in the mirror saying, "You can do it."
Yes, exactly. But like in the middle of a battle, and everyone else got it too except for Ogren because he already died.
So then you pulled out a hand mirror and said you could do it?
Yeah. And then I turned to the other ones and said you could do it too. I'm building a dragon and staring. Ah, it's a hidden clue. Across the water from the Baroness' nest, find what you seek where the fisherman rests. Alright. Cool. The fisherman's rest. So that's gotta be like by the castle, the Baroness' nest.
What if you already got that one though? I guess they're telling you where the parts are, right?
Yeah. Where the fisherman rests. So there's gotta be a fisherman's hut somewhere.
Good luck.
Like outside the castle. What was I talking about? Christoph's camp, maybe? Ah, the fisherman. There's a fishing pole. There's a fishing pole here. Well, where's the clue? Where the fisherman rests.
There's a glittery thing over there. Did you already get it? Behind that tree?
I think that's a plant. Maybe?
Oh, is it a plant?
Yeah, it's not a plant. Well, here's the fishing pole. Oh, I think it's maybe down here behind the castle. Maybe?
Well, I will tell you, you can't get over there yet.
You see the shadow?
No.
In the water?
No.
Like right in the middle over there?
You mean the tree?
Is that a tree?
That's a tree.
No, there's like a tree shadow on the water, but there's no tree inside.
Well, I mean the tree-shaped shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, no. That's what I still like. I'm trying to solve this mystery. Oh, great. There's more.
See, you've already been here. I think you've already gotten that clue. That's what I mean. Like, are the clues telling you where the other clues are, or the clues telling you where the bones are?
I'm not sure.
Another foe slain!
Baron has a secret. The secret of the stones.
Oh, you know what? I never got that. That's why this took me so long. But I eventually figured it out. You'll come back to that later. But I figured it out. But I'm pretty sure if I would have actually gotten that, it would have gone a lot quicker, I would imagine. If it is what I think it is. This whole time thinking, like, who the fuck is Baroness? But stop talking so much.
Okay, I found another dragon bone. How do I get the
Dragon bones, gotta find out a dragon bone. We don't know how many you're trying to find.
Of course.
Maybe it'll give you a sweet item and not it would be funny if it's like, here's a dragon, now fight.
Now fight the dragon that you built.
Like, great, that's exactly what I wanted.
Skull Crusher.
The task is finished. No, that won't work at all.
Okay, cool.
Word to the wise. Filing Otacon's nails works just fine.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I ran out of time because I had to leave, but I got 2 of his nails down.
That's good. His
So-
nails are pretty soft, so maybe that's...
I was using the thing I was using to file down bull's horns.
Sandpaper.
Well, not the sandpaper, but like I had the rough ones, which I had to stop because I ran out of the extra coarse. I need more extra coarse, but I had like the finer one. And it worked really well on his little paws.
That's good. Give him a pedicure.
A little bit. It's mainly because I got really pissed because when I came in, he was like shredding through my legs.
Yeah,
like he's a tiny ass dog, but for some reason he has like
he's a sharp ass dog.
He's a sharp ass dog. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I swear to freaking God, you're a cat. Because when he jumps on you, it's not like he's jumping on you and holding on. He's going da 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 da. And when you're wearing shorts, it's like it hurts. Yay! It looks like you have one more piece. So you see, like from that angle, it kind of looks like there's a little bit, or maybe it's just you see that?
Maybe the horn's missing. Here, another horn.
And that horn? No, it doesn't look like it. See, but you see where I'm talking about? Did you not see the angle? See here?
Oh, like in the nose bone.
Yeah, maybe. Or, I don't know.
Because it looks like one of the horns broken off too, so it might be 2 bones left.
Oh. I don't know.
All these werewolves is ripping up pieces of bones and running around and burying them.
Canon.
Yes, that's what's happening.
Canon.
These blighted werewolves. Let's see if I can find my way back to where I was. Past Kristoff's camp.
Did you want to go till 8-ish?
Yeah, we can go to 8-ish.
You have 10 minutes.
10 minutes, alright. That sounds good. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Oh, fun.
I feel like if the bones are there, it's probably in the area before this, I would imagine.
You think?
Yeah. Because I feel like that just starts a whole new thing. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but I feel like that area is kind of like a whole new section.
I feel like I went through all of this though. Oh, did I go up here?
Isn't that where the fisherman stuff is?
Yeah, I think that's where the fisherman stuff is.
And you've been up here 3 times.
And I can't go to the castle yet. Because it's locked off. I need a key. I think I've gone through all of this.
I mean, you could try going forward. It's just, it seems like it's a different area.
Yeah.
Just because of that save point. But maybe not. I could be wrong.
Yeah, well,
but I do know if you go too far, it'll start a whole new area, but I know you can come back here.
Yeah, then it's fine.
You weren't here when I did this whole segment, so you actually don't know what's going on. So I'm officially not sharing anything with you. Ah, it's so nice knowing what's happening when you don't. Oh, it's so fun. I'm gonna flex my message.
I'm gonna guess.
Flex!
What happened to the village?
I'm flexing.
Darkspawn? Why would we suddenly be seeing new forms of Darkspawn? This isn't even a blight.
So the Baroness who lived here before either became a broodmother or something, and all the villagers were eaten.
That is a theory.
That is my theory. That is my theory so far. Hi, Kristoff. Kristoff, get up.
Folks.
Hello. You're the talky one.
That is your Grey Warden.
Oh,
the
perfect.
mother told it to me that if he was lured to
He
this
was so
place
flirtatious. Did
and
you see him? He's
slain,
like,
that in
That's
time
like the
you would
face.
come.
why does he look like he's
And
like
the
smiling?
mother,
Like,
she was
ooh,
right.
who are you?
The mother is
Yeah, there's a
always
broodmother.
right.
Who is this broodmother?
The mother is she that sent me. She that wished you to come to here, this place. Here before you is the first, and I am bringing to you a message. The mother, she is not permitting you to further his plan, whether this you know or not. So she is sending you a gift.
Don't put us in the... No. Okay, fine. I guess we'll play in the Fade next time.
Yeah, next time.
That's not a gift. That's the opposite of a gift.
I just said a gif. I'm like, no, that's a wolf howling at the moon. Or a Mabari.
This isn't a gift. There's a grub wiggling in the center.
We have come to the fate as well. It cannot be this.
It is
It
this.
be that, though.
It is this. What?
I just make fun just because I hate him.
The mother, She has deceived me.
Oh, so sad.
I am betrayed.
Can never trust my mother either.
Why are we underwater?
Now I am being trapped in the Fade with you. Ah, I am the fool.
Nice to meet you. I'm Darren. Yeah, want to work with me for a bit? It could be fun. I'll totally kill you after. Like, it'll be fun.
I am the first. I am not being expendable. Both the Grey Warden and the Mother shall be learning this.
Oh, shall we?
I will be leaving you to the children. I will be finding my own path back into the world. Back to the Mother.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Alright, let me fight some grubs, I guess. And then we'll leave off.
We must strike quickly!
I like how you did nothing.
Yeah.
You ran up to the enemies and you stood there.
I got stuck on
And then
stuff.
you ran up to another enemy and you stood there. Most valuable Grey Warden commander, you.
Who is the Mother? Another Darkspawn?
More talking Darkspawn. And now some mother to go along with it. Cute.
Yeah, Algron's gonna be a brood mother. There's the boat and it's floating. Well, on the sparkly purple note,
You guys, well, how come? Oh, right, because everyone else, he died.
What?
I like that everyone gets to be fabulous for the program.
He's too straight for this. Alright, guys. That's it for this time. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, playing some more Awakening and going through the Fade and seeing if my theories are right and building a dragon. Unless we finish building a dragon.
I'm sure we'll get some sweet loot!
I'm sure.
Like, deep mushroom.
I would love some deep mushrooms.
Or an elf root. Or a dagger. Or some torn pants.
At least we're not like going into like dead bodies in the bushes and grabbing their pants.
What?
We did that in Dragon Age 2, remember? Hawk was grabbing torn pants off of random bodies in the Wounded Coast.
I don't remember that.
It was a good time. Good times. Okay.
Okay, anyway, we're gonna go. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We always appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you guys again tomorrow at
6 p.m.
6 p.m. 6 p.m. PST.
Hi, Mortal.
Die, poop.
Hi, Mortal. Yes, we got Anders. He's happy.
We got Anders, but we're literally leaving. We were saying goodbye, and then you show up.
We got Nathaniel, and he's really cute.
We're starting to grow very fond of...
He's starting to grow very fond of us, too.
Yeah, we love... We have the dream team right now. I mean, I wish we could have, shit. Zevron. I almost called him Fenris!
No, that's
all those damn elves look the same.
And the other stabby elf.
Yes.
The other stabby elf is off on a field trip to Antiva.
Yeah, sure he is.
Or
he's cheating on us.
Something.
You know he's cheating on us. But anywho, please come back tomorrow, Mortal. We miss you. We miss you too, Evil. We miss you guys.
Yes.
So please come back again tomorrow and watch us play. And watch and see if Eli's theory is correct.
I'm thinking brood mother.
I already know. But we will see if her theory is correct. But please come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. PISTT. Piss time. Thank you, love you so much. Piss time. Thank you so much. We love you. I'm Kawaii.
And I'm Evil.
Goodbye!